Hey there viewers, in this video today we will discuss 15 utterly amazing facts you never knew before. But before starting the video, if you have not subscribed to my channel Beaming Wink, please make sure to subscribe it. The world we live in is full of amazing facts you never knew. Some of these facts are common knowledge like never eaten yellow snow, while some are rather unknown knowledge, like the fact that cheetahs love the smell of Calvin Klein fragrances. Today, we make these unknown facts known. Hopefully, you're ready to retain some knowledge because we have got to go on a treat for you today. Number 1. Oranges were originally green. The first oranges ever imported from the West were from South Asia and were Tangerine Pamoli hybrids that were green in color. In fact, oranges grown in warmer parts of the world such as Vietnam and Thailand stay green throughout their lifetime. Number 2. Going to work is more dangerous than going to war. Statistically, you are 3 times more likely to die traveling to or from work than you are if you were to be shipped out to the war these days. Number 3. Russia has more surface area than Pluto. With 6601668 square miles of land mass, Russia beats Pluto's 6427805 square miles of surface area and dwarfs the world's second biggest country, Canada, which has a land mass of 3855103 square kilometer. Number 4. You can fire an arrow around an object to hit a target. Both England and Arabic historic sources have mentioned skilled archers curving arrows and objects. It has become a practice among some modern-day archers who have proved it can be done. In fact, an arrow can even be fired with a 180-degree curve to hit an object on the other side of the wall. Amazing, right? Number 5. There's no specific time zone at the South Pole. This is because all the longitude lines on the planet meet up there. The stations on the South Pole use the time zone of the country that owns them, meaning 2 stations near each other could be used 2 different time zones. Number 6. The first ever 3D film was released in cinemas in 1922. Released in September of that year, The Power of Love was a silent film and was released in cinemas worldwide. It even came with alternative ending that was decided by closing one eye or the other. Sadly, the film is lost and hasn't been found for decades. Number 7. Surfer slang Hag 10 means having all 10 toes over your board's edge when riding a wave. There's a move that can usually only be done on a heavy longboard. Number 8. There was a type of projectile with a bigger wingspan than a fighter jet. The remarkable beast remains were dug up in the Romania, standing as tall as a giraffe. It's believed that the flying reptile would have weighed about half a ton. With a wingspan of 39 foot, it would have been bigger than a roughly 33-foot wingspan of an F-16 fighter jet. Number 10. Scientists genetically modified goats to spin spider silk from their udders. US Professor Randy Lewis transplanted a gene into goats from a spider that allows the goats to produce milk containing an extra protein. Number 11. The Burj Khalifa is so tall you can see 2 sunsets from it one day. You can see the sunset happening at a ground level, and then if you get the elevator all the way up to the building, you can see it again from the top. Number 12. The British Queen's handbag is a body language communication device. It is used by her to relay secret and silent messages to her staff. For example, if she is finished speaking to a guest, she will move it from one arm to another and her aides will politely end the conversation. Or, if she wants to abruptly end a conversation, she will put her bag on the ground. Number 13. There's a spacecraft graveyard in the South Pacific Ocean. Known as the Point Nemo, it is the furthest place on the Earth from land. It is home to 300 spacecraft and associated space debris, including the Mir space station, the first ever object assembled in the planetary orbit by Russian cosmonauts. Number 14. Broccoli is a man-made food. So, humans just engineered broccoli out of nowhere? No. Well, not exactly. Broccoli not came after years and years of selective breeding between the cabbage plants that started around the 6th century BC. In fact, the word broccoli comes from Italian for the flowering crust of a cabbage. Number 15. High heels were originally men's shoes. High heels came into circulation on the shoe circuit in roughly 10 BC. They were worn by men of a Persian cavalry to help their boots stay in their stirrups when riding horses. Hope you guys like the interesting facts. So keep watching Beaming Wink.